Witamy Was serdecznie w dzisiejszym odcinku. Dzisiaj udajemy się do miejsca niesamowitego. Tam nie poczujecie tych zapachów, które my poczujemy, a będą to zapachy bardzo miłe dla nosa, ponieważ będzie to palarnia kawy. Palarnię tę prowadzi i zarządza nasz sąsiad i obiecał nam i zaprosił nas właśnie w dniu dzisiejszym na takie zwiedzanie, krótkie opowiadanie o procesie i taki właśnie prezent dla Was będzie do wygrania. Jeżeli chcecie się dowiedzieć, w jaki sposób możecie go otrzymać, to zapraszamy do oglądania dzisiejszego odcinka.
Jesteśmy już w drodze, tak jak widzieliście. Przejeżdżaliśmy przez Słowenię, opuściliśmy kraj chorwacki, ponieważ ta wytwórnia kawy naszego sąsiada jest ulokowana we Włoszech, koło Triestu, więc tam też dojeżdżamy. Przez Słowenię jechaliśmy drogami niepłatnymi, ponieważ to są zaledwie 2 zjazdy autostradowe i winiety na taki czas się nie opłaca kupować. Więc takimi troszeczkę tutaj zawijasami przejechaliśmy. Zaraz wjeżdżamy we Włoszech na autostradę. Tutaj w okolicach Triestu jest ona niepłatna. I udajemy się za Triest, a fabryka nazywa się i marka kawy nazywa się Primo Aroma. Ten sąsiad oprócz kawy ma też gaj oliwny.
I w tym gaju oliwnym, jak pamiętacie nasz odcinek, link tutaj na górze się właśnie teraz wyświetla, to pomagaliśmy zbierać oliwki i udaliśmy się z nim właśnie też do oliwkowej tłoczarni w Chorwacji. Nie wiem, czy już doszła do Was informacja, że taką butelkę z własno zebranych oliwek i potem dostarczonych do tej tłoczarni również otrzymaliśmy w prezencie.
W przyjeździe z zakupów na schodach znaleźliśmy podarki. I się okazuje, że to jest ta oliwa, którą razem zbieraliśmy i tłoczyliśmy.
W sensie oliwki.
A to jest wino od sąsiada, naszego sąsiada z Włoch.
Bardzo dziękujemy. Także mogliśmy zdegustować taką prawdziwą oliwę, w której produkcji uczestniczyliśmy od początku.
Jesteśmy na takiej industrialnej dzielnicy. Plus minus wbiliśmy na nawigacji. Pytanie, czy my w ogóle dobrze jesteśmy. Mamy czerwonego loga.
Ja już
widzę. A, Iwonka widziała pierwsza. Links.
Tu widzicie czerwone logo z żółtym serduszkiem.
Primo Aroma.
Triest.
Czyli idealnie wbiłaś na nawigacji.
Oczywiście.
I co? Nach 100 Meter. I jesteśmy.
I tutaj.
Idealnie.
Tak oto dojechaliśmy do palarni i wytwórni kawy Primo Aroma i zaraz spotkamy się z właścicielem.
Buongiorno.
Let's switch to English because my Italian is not so good as yours.
Okay.
This is Fabrizio, our neighbor. We met him in Boljon. So we want to introduce you to today the one very famous, I would say, and interesting story about very famous person from Boljon.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. I'll try to explain you something about coffee in general, and what we do in a typical Italian roasting company. First of all, we have to have a look at coffee. What's coffee? Usually you are looking to brown beans, no? But this is the original coffee bean. This is a coffee. This is a seed from the coffee plant, no? And usually in a coffee fruit you have 2 beans linked one in front of the other. So this is the component of the coffee fruit. Usually in a cherry, no? When you eat a cherry, you have one inside, one seed.
Yes.
Here you have two. Because of that, on one part they are flat and on one part they are round. This is what arrived, for instance, from Brazil.
Okay.
You can check if they have enough aroma or good taste or whatever. You can try,
eat them?
You can try to
I also want to
break
try.
it. And if you hear a crack, it's your teeth, because this is very hard.
No, it's not possible.
Coffee comes here from a lot of different countries, because in Italy we work with blends. We blend different coffees from all over the world to have a rich cup, but always the same cup, because coffee is an agricultural product, so may vary from harvest to harvest.
Yes.
But you want always the same
same
cup, the same result. So we must handle different coffees, different tastes, different flavors, and always mix them to obtain the preferred coffee cup.
Okay.
You see, coffee is coming in bags, 60 kilo bags, 69 kilo bags, 70 kilo bags. It depends where do they come from. Here we can
I
see
see
some
Honduras.
Honduras there, Guatemala here.
Uh-huh.
This is something coming from Ethiopia, Peru there. So that means that we are receiving coffee from several countries, about 15 to 20 different origins, we call them. Some of them are Arabicas and some of them are Robusta. So this is like saying white grapes or red grapes. No?
Okay.
And which one is better? Better is the one that you prefer.
Exactly.
Or in every blending, in every combination, we have to choose the right coffees to obtain the best results.
We found right now in your factory 4 of them, and maybe you can explain what is special, because I know about the names.
Let's say what's our house philosophy. No? We think that different people has different needs and different tastes, so we don't have just one blend. No? Those are blends, different coffees put together to obtain a specific cup and specific taste. So about names, we decided to call this company Primo Aroma. Primo means first, and we want to be first in the product and in the service that we offer to the customers. Aroma, it's the aroma of coffee, but we like the idea that a lot of people make mistake and they say primo amore, no? It's first love. No? And this, in fact, it's coffee. It's our first love. We work in coffee since we were children. No? Let's say we are 2 partners. Corrado, he is second generation in coffee because his father was a coffee roaster, and he was born. They were living in an apartment in a coffee roasting company. So myself, I come from a green coffee trader family, and I'm the first one. I'm the 3rd generation, but first one that started with roasting coffee, that preferred roasting coffee than trading green coffee. So it's kind of affection for us. We are lucky because we do a job that we like. No? And this is what we put here. Primo Aroma. The sign, maybe it's a heart, maybe it's the smoke or the aroma coming from a coffee cup. And the payoff, Caffè per Amore, coffee for love. We make coffee because we love it, we like it. So different blends, it's like having different children, you know. When somebody asks me which one do you prefer, I like them all. No? This one, Serenata, because speaking of love, we decided to have the names Serenata, romantica, desiderio, emozioni, everything linked to love, no?
Emotions.
Emotionally. This one is the most elegant, the most delicate. This one is desiderio is the stronger one, let's say. I call it also Mediterranean blend because it's preferred in south of Italy, in the Balkans, Greece, France also, no?
Okay.
While emozioni, it's preferred in the north. Austria, Germany, Switzerland, they prefer emozioni. Romantica, I would say this is the most traditional recipe. This is our best seller. We sell to nearly 20 different countries, and this is the one that goes everywhere. Everybody likes this one.
Mhm.
No? And Serenata being delicate, being elegant, it's most suitable for Italy, for Trieste and Italy in general. This is 90% Arabicas,
Mm-hmm.
7 different types of coffee. This one it's 80-20, 70-30, and this is 50-50, the Mediterranean, the macho blend. You know?
Okay, and on this one I see this interesting diagram. Here is as well.
Mhm.
So it tells me what is the color measure or
Yes, we
according to
can
the
show
taste?
one
Exactly.
to understand the logic,
Yes.
but this is what we are saying that you will perceive in your cup. No? So we are speaking of espresso. In
Mhm.
espresso you have the crema,
Yes.
that you must see a nice crema,
Mm-hmm.
no bubbles. I mean, the bubbles must be very small,
Okay.
and you have to drink this crema, break it in your mouth, because in those bubbles you will have the aromas, the aromatic, etheric aromatic oils. No? Then you check for the wholeness of the aroma. How much aroma, is it good, is it bad, and so on. No?
Mm-hmm.
And you go to taste and aftertaste, or taste
Okay.
and flavors. When we speak of taste, we have acidity, bitterness, and sweetness. This
Mhm.
is what we perceive. Something more in an espresso, you need to check the body. It's not just fresh water.
Okay.
It's kind of syrup or something like
Yeah,
that.
and here is stronger
Yeah.
than here in the Serenata.
The more Robusta you put, the more strong will be the body.
Okay.
So a lot of people just use Robusta to make crema, but in fact, when you have a lot of Robusta, you don't have the crema. You
Mhm.
have a foam,
Okay.
very
And
big
it's
bubbles,
not the crema.
exploding bubbles, no crema when you drink it. No.
Yes.
But this is low quality Robusta. The high quality Robusta will allow you to have a nice crema, to maintain it, and to work on the body of your cup of espresso.
Okay. So here I also see your picture.
It's a picture of 15 years ago.
You and your partner,
Yes.
but you didn't change.
Thank you very much. You're a good liar.
And tell me, so you said a lot about the work which are you doing. It's like your hobby, so you love it, and you tell a lot about amor.
Yeah.
And so this is what makes your coffee special. That you put your heart into this because you are also the taster.
Maybe, probably. I mean, no, we are quite big for numbers, but we are still artisans. No, we are working with some kind of craftsmanship. No, we are not.
The big industry.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. We had the possibility. We, in fact, worked in a big industry, and we were not very happy. No? We were in quite high positions and so on, but the modern manager culture is not for us. No? We stick with the product, with coffee, with people, no? And in big companies, it's just numbers, you know the difference.
Yes.
So we had the possibility to change. I was 40, and what do I know? Coffee. So we restarted in coffee. It was 2007, and we are still here.
Yes, and still it's going very well. Tell me, what is the actual the challenge on the coffee industry, in the coffee industry? The biggest challenge for you?
But the biggest challenge is to maintain quality, and this is not just empty words. No? You have a goal, the richness of the cup, and the consistency in time of this cup. No? And to do this, you need to find the proper coffees and at proper prices, because the financial part of this sector is a big challenge, and also the climate change exists, and it's reflected in plants, fruits, and final products.
Yes.
So you need to be even more attent on choosing your coffee also, that will really put in the cup what it was projected, you know, how it was projected. And this is what we are doing. But as you said, it's not a hobby, because a hobby you do for free, and here we have to earn our living, no?
Yeah.
So, but it's very interesting also, because in coffee you have always new challenges, new problems, and you have to find different solutions.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's what we like.
Yeah, so the chain is a big one, because from the delivery, as you show me the photos, as you were also on the plants, yeah, it's like very, very long way through all the continents sometimes.
Absolutely, it's long in kilometers, it's long in time.
Exactly.
Because for a coffee bean to be harvested, you need about 9-10 months from blossom of the flowers to the collecting, not to the harvesting of the fruit. And this is also sea travel, so a lot of time. But now we have to taste it.
Of course.
Let me invite you to have a cup of coffee.
Thank you very much.
Let's go.
Meanwhile, we are still in a factory. We were just in a room upstairs.
To make a proper espresso in Italy, you say you need 4 M's. The first M we already know, and it's the blend, la miscela, der Mischung. The second is the proper grinding, macinatura, the Mühle, the grinder.
Yes.
The third one is the coffee machine. Here you have controlled temperature under 100 degrees, and you have the strength of 9 atmospheres, 9 bar, pushing water to coffee. The fourth M is the mano, the hand of the person that should prepare in the proper way, pressing the right way, the coffee dose. Flushing. A flush is needed to have the clean water, and then we press a button, we wait a little bit because there's a pre-infusion coming here, and then we will see appearing crema, a regular crema. We were expecting a black liquid, it's not. This is only a crema coming down. Close the coffee, as we prepare it in espresso, is made of two parts, the black liquid and the crema. So here you see it's not breaking.
Perfect crema.
Please.
Thank you very much. Yeah, no bubbles. Very solid crema condition. Yeah, now I understand.
But if you want to understand better, we will prepare it the Trieste way,
Yes.
in glass. We are using 7 grams. So 7 grams for a proper grinding, and the quantity of water and the quantity and the time, it's 1:1. That means that I will have approximately 25 to 30 milliliters in 25 to 30 seconds. This is what we are doing now. So as you see, the beginning, the main part is the crema. And this is what we project. A cup of coffee or a glass of coffee where it's equally balanced, the aroma, the taste and the flavors in a long-lasting crema. Espresso is the name because you prepare it fast and you drink it fast. Cheers.
Cheers. To taki właśnie prezent dla Was będzie do wygrania. Jeżeli chcecie się dowiedzieć, w jaki sposób możecie go otrzymać, to śledźcie nas na Facebooku. Link do grupy macie podany niżej i tam będzie też opis, co musicie zrobić, aby właśnie ten prezent od nas otrzymać. To dziękujemy Wam za dzisiejszy dzień. Mam nadzieję, że się podobało. Taka wycieczka po wytwórni palarni kawy. Śledźcie nas na Facebooku i na YouTubie. Widzimy się w następnym odcinku. Do zobaczenia!